What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coach Al Futrell YouTube channel. And today I'm going to talk about 4 things that you guys can do starting today to help drastically improve your overall quality of life. So let's jump into it. Number 1, first and foremost, if you just stop drinking and stop doing drugs, that's going to drastically change your life, because not only are you putting a foreign substance into your body when you choose to drink alcohol and when you choose to do drugs, you also have a compound effect of usually making bad decisions on top of already putting the foreign substance inside of your body. This could be staying up late, this could be choosing not to exercise, this could be getting a DUI or something very serious along those lines. So if you guys can just stay away from drinking and doing drugs, first and foremost, that's going to shift the direction that your life is heading already. The second thing would be, you guys gotta get up and move more. So the typical person, if you don't have a, physically demanding job that involves a lot of manual labor, you're probably sitting for long periods of the day. And if you don't have a job at all, you're still probably sitting for long periods of the day. So if you guys can get up and just get out and get some movement, get some sun, and stop sitting on your ass all day, you'll start to feel better because your body's not going to be stiff and achy from you always sitting. So even if you do work a job, let's say like a typical 9-to-5 cubicle lifestyle job where there's a lot of sitting, I would recommend for every hour that you're sitting, you try to get 20 minutes of movement. So if you guys could do that and have that, 3-to-1 ratio. So if you sit for 60 minutes, you should get up and move for 20. Just that alone will help you guys from the drawbacks of sitting all day. Even if you're someone who's, a professional gamer, you might sit for 8, 10, 12 hours a day playing a video game inside of a chair, and then you guys never get up and move. So getting movement, that'll just help your body feel better. Jumping right into the third thing, that would be lifting weights. So you guys should know, the plethora of benefits that come with lifting weights. Obviously, getting stronger, aiding in losing unnecessary weight, unnecessary body fat, strengthening your joints, your bones, improving your blood pressure, mental health. There's a lot of things that come along with weightlifting outside of the aesthetics. So you guys should definitely be prioritizing, no matter if it's getting in the gym or if it's doing a home workout. I would say at least 2 times a week at minimum. And if you're coming from nothing, then you start out with maybe 1 day a week and then transform that into 2 days a week, so on and so on. But if you guys start off with those 3 things, cutting out the drinking and doing the drugs, getting more movement, and then lifting the weight, you're already going to be ahead of, let's just say, 90% of most people, because there's a large percentage of people who don't even do those 3 things. And those are 3 things that you have a lot of control over. And then jumping into the 4th thing, that would be cleaning up your nutrition. Okay, so for the most part, I think a lot of us know, what's good and what's bad as far as in terms of quality of food. So we're not going to argue that, lean meat, fruits and vegetables from the grocery store isn't better than you pulling up to a fast food restaurant or pulling up to a gas station getting food out of wrappers. So we know what's good and what's bad. When I talk about cleaning up the nutrition, we're talking about the frequency of you eating those whole nutritious foods versus you eating those ultra processed, high refined sugar, high carbohydrate, high fat foods. So if you guys can opt for more lean meats, fruits and vegetables, more of a whole food based diet, what you're going to find is as you dabble in getting better quality of food that has more nutrients and that is more calorie friendly, you're not going to feel as bogged down as you would if you continue to eat the other foods on the other side of the equation there. You know, the Taco Bell, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Burger King, you know, the pizza, the heavy influence on, you know, always eating burgers and fries. And then that ties back to the first thing that I talked about. Typically, you know, when you're drinking and smoking, you're probably not going to be opting for those better choices in food. So all these things kind of tie in together. And if you can really just hammer down on knocking out these 4 things starting today, and then let that one day turn into a week, and let that week turn into 2 weeks, and let that 2 weeks turn into a month, so on and so on, it's going to have a compound effect in your favor. And then that's going to transform into helping you in other areas of your life, you know, financially, relationships, just how you feel overall. So again, those are the 4 keys that I wanted to touch on in today's video. And if you guys can hammer those, I think you're going to be better moving forward. So just a quick recap. Number 1, stop drinking and stop doing drugs. Number 2, you guys got to get up and get moving. Number 3, you guys got to start lifting some weights. And then number 4, you guys got to clean up your nutrition. So once again, if you guys can do those 4 things, I think it's going to help you not only in the short term, but also in the long term. Coach Al signing out. I'll see you guys on the next one.